Howdy everyone, I'm Matthew, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into 5 of the darkest, most unbelievable moments in human history that you've probably never heard of. These aren't your typical textbook stories. They're stranger, more disturbing, and far more bizarre. From freak accidents to hidden acts of cruelty, these tales blur the line between tragedy and the absurd. If you love the strange, dark, and mysterious, you're in the right place. Ready to question everything you thought you knew about history? Let's get started. August 6, 1945. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a naval engineer, was in Hiroshima on business. As he walked, he saw the Enola Gay overhead, then a blinding flash. Instinctively he dove to the ground. The atomic bomb's shockwave hurled him. When he awoke, Hiroshima was a burning wasteland. Severely burned, Yamaguchi found colleagues, and they survived the night in a shelter. Against all odds, they reached the train station and returned to Nagasaki. On August 9th, he reported to work, recounting the Hiroshima blast to his boss. At that moment, another blinding flash filled the room. The second atomic bomb had struck Nagasaki. Yamaguchi survived again, one of the few to endure both bombings. His story is a testament to unimaginable luck and resilience. 16th century Scotland. The legend of Sonny Bean and his clan is one of history's most gruesome tales. Sonny and his wife, Black Agnes, fled society and hid in a coastal cave, raising a family through incest and isolation. To survive, they hunted travelers, ambushing victims on lonely roads and dragging them back to their lair. The clan became cannibals, storing dismembered bodies as food for decades. Hundreds vanished, baffling authorities. Their reign ended when a failed ambush left a survivor who alerted the king. King James VI led a manhunt. Bloodhounds found the hidden cave. Inside, soldiers discovered a nightmare, human remains, and stolen goods everywhere. The entire clan, 48 people, were captured and executed without trial. The Sonny Bean legend endures as a chilling warning. Fact or folklore, it's a story that haunts Scotland to this day. This is no legend. Unit 731 was real, and its horrors are almost unimaginable. During Wu, the Japanese Army's Unit 731 in Manchukuo became a factory of death, led by General Shiro Ishii. Prisoners, called logs, were used for brutal experiments, infected with deadly diseases, dissected alive, frozen, bombed, and poisoned. Thousands died inside the camp, but the true toll is likely much higher. Unit 731's plague bombs caused epidemics that killed tens of thousands of civilians. As Japan surrendered, the unit destroyed evidence and killed remaining prisoners. The most shocking twist: the US granted immunity to Unit 731's leaders in exchange for their research. The perpetrators walked free, many becoming respected professionals in post-war Japan. Justice was never served. The legacy of Unit 731 is a chilling reminder of the depths of human cruelty. Some horrors are hidden in plain sight. January 15, 1919, Boston's North End. A massive steel tank held over 2 million gallons of molasses. The tank leaked for months, but warnings were ignored. Suddenly the tank exploded. Rivets shot out, and a 25-foot-high wave of molasses surged through the streets at 35 miles per hour. Buildings were destroyed, railway tracks buckled, and people, horses, and wagons were swept away. The sticky flood trapped victims, suffocating and crushing them. Rescue efforts were slow. The area was buried under feet of molasses. 21 people died, 150 were injured. Cleanup took weeks, but the trauma lingered for decades. On hot days, locals claimed they could still smell molasses. What sounds comical was a deadly disaster born of corporate negligence. The Boston molasses flood remains one of history's strangest tragedies. Sometimes the most bizarre disasters are the deadliest, and the scars can last a lifetime. London, 1814. The Mew Brewery's giant beer vat had been showing signs of weakness for months. Warnings were ignored until the iron hoop snapped. The vat exploded, unleashing a torrent of beer that crashed through tenements in the St. Giles slum. The flood destroyed homes, drowning 8 people, mostly women and children. Some stories claim crowds rushed to collect free beer, but the real tragedy was the loss of life. The brewery faced no consequences. The disaster was ruled an act of God. The poor families received no justice. The London beer flood is a reminder that negligence can turn the ordinary into the catastrophic. Even the most unlikely substances can become deadly. History is full of strange, forgotten tragedies. And sometimes, the cost is paid by those with the least. These 5 stories reveal a side of history that's rarely seen. Strange, dark, and deeply unsettling. From atomic survivors to cannibal clans, secret labs, and bizarre floods, the past is filled with the unbelievable. These tales remind us that history isn't just dates and names, it's real people facing unimaginable events. Which story shocked you most? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more strange and true stories from the shadows of history. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.